रिकॉर्ड सही कर दो। Comptroller and Auditor General. Under Article 148, Cake is the head of the Indian Audit and Account Department. He is the guardian of public purse and control the entire financial system, center and the state. Thus, this office is in all India characters. Duty uphold the constitutional India and the laws parliament. This is reason Ambedkar said that the Cake shall be the most important officer under the constitution. He is one of the bulwark for the democratic system and other being the Supreme Court. So Election Commission and the Union Public Service Commission. Okay. So appointment to term president appoint करते हैं. Warrant under the under his hand and the seal. Cake before taking over the office makes and subscribe before the president and oath of the affirmation and carry out the duties of the office faithfully. Uphold the constitution. Under the third schedule, he hold office for the period of the 6 year or 65 year, whichever is earlier. He can resign at any time of the addressing to the president. He can also be removed by president on the ground of the same manner as a judge of Supreme Court. In other words, he is removed by the president on the basis of resolution passed by the both the House of Parliament, ground of either लाइक अगर वो कोई इन्फॉर्मिटी ऑफ द माइंड है या फिर मिसबिहेवियर इनकेपेसिटी है वॉटेवर. अब इसके फंक्शंस क्या हैं? ही इज़ प्रोवाइडेड विद द सिक्योरिटी ऑफ टेन्योर. he can be removed by the president only accordance with the procedure mentioned in constitution. This is he does not hold office till the pleasure of president through appointed by him. तो ये pleasure president की पोस्ट नहीं है. मेंशन किया गया है कि he can removed by the president only accordance with the procedure of the constitution. He is not eligible for the further appointments in the government of India. His salaries and allowances shall be determined by the parliament according to the act made by the parliament. Neither his salary or not his rights are aspect of leave absence. ठीक है, इसकी कभी भी डिसएडवांटेज मतलब कम नहीं की जाती है. The condition of the service of the person of the Indian Audit and Account Department and the administrations of the cake shall be prescribed by the consultation with the cake. The administration expenses of the cake including all salaries और the pensions जितने भी हैं वो सब इसमें इंक्लूड किए गए हैं. ठीक है. सो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ने अंडर आर्टिकल 149 में ऑथोराइज किया पार्लियामेंट टू प्रिस्क्राइब द ड्यूटीज़ एंड पावर ऑफ द केग. अकॉर्डिंग टू पार्लियामेंट, केग वॉज द ड्यूटी एंड पावर्स एंड कंडीशन एक्ट 1971. आफ्टर दिस एक्ट वॉज पास द अर्लियर इंडियन ऑडिट एंड अकाउंट डिपार्टमेंट वॉज देयर. इट रिपील्ड एंड 1936 में प्रोवाइडेड फॉर द condition of the service for auditor general also clearly define the duties and power of the CAG. 1953 में enacted to define the office of CAG, pension payable to the other conditions. So his duties and accounts related to the all expenditure from the consolidated fund of India, consolidated fund of each state and consolidated fund of each union having a legislative assembly. He audit all the transaction of the relating to the constituent fund of India and the public account of India. ही ऑडिट करता है जो ट्रेडिंग, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग और अकाउंट्स और बैलेंसेस से रिलेटेड जितने भी मैटर होते हैं. ही ऑडिट द रिसिप्ट एक्सपेंडिचर ऑफ द ऑल बॉडीज अथॉरिटीज़ एंड द फाइनेंस and he audits the accounts of the all bodies and the authority receiving grants and loan. He audit all the receipts, central state, ensure the rules and procedure in regard to the design, secure the check the collection, proper allocation of revenue. He audit the accounts all the stock kept, all the office of the department. He audit करता है accounts of all the government companies. He audit accounts of all the corporation. He audit accounts of the any body when requested by the president and governor. He advise करेगा president को with regard to the accounts of the center and the state government. He submit the audit report to the president and he will place in the parliament under article 151. He submit his audit reports relating to the accounts of the state and the government turn into the before state. He ascertain the certify the net proceed. His certification is final. The net proceed means the proceed of the tax and duties. He acts as a guide, friend and philosopher of public account department. He complies to maintain the accounts of the state government also. ठीक है. अब इसके बाद में मेंटेनेंस ऑफ द अकाउंट्स ऑफ सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट. to inspect any office of the department subject to his audit, to examine the transaction of the question of the charge of office, to call for any records and to decide the manner of the audit. रोल क्या होते हैं? The role of the CAG is uphold the Constitution of India in field of the financial administration and accountability of the executive. Financial administration submit reports to the president, audit reports to the appropriation accounts, audit report on the finance accounts and audit report of public undertaking. President lay these reports in the parliament. After this the public account committee examine करती है, ठीक है. And according to the 1971 the CAG is to ascertain whether money shown in the accounts having been disbursed were legally available for the application of service. Okay. Now, in addition to this legal and regulatory audit, the CAG can also be conduct the proprietary audit wisdom and faithfulness के लिए. So proprietary audit क्यों किया जाता है? wisdom and faithfulness के लिए, wastefulness ना हो इसके लिए. Further, 2006 में Ministry of Finance, Government of India has issued the Office of Memorandum regarding performance of CAG. Memorandum clarified the performance of the audit and concerned with the audit of the economical efficiency. So now development program in audit attempt to made to assess the appraisal social economical objectives, to examine how far the agency department is adequately discharging the financial responsibility, whether the scheme are being operation conducted. CAG has more freedom with regard to audit of the expenditure than with regard to audit of the receipt. In this where is the relation the expenditure, he decide the scope of the frame audit and the secret services or expenditure related to the auditing role of the CAG, and CAG cannot call for the particular of the expenditure incurred by the execution of the service, but has accept a certificate from the competent administration authority. So the Constitution of India ने CAG को comptroller of the Auditor General, however इसको ऐसे बोला गया है, CAG is a fulfilling the rule of the auditing general only and not the comptroller, as a DD बसु ने ऐसा कहा था. The CAG has और issue the money from the, जितना भी मनी निकालना होता है वो सारा ऑडिट करता है, ठीक है. इन दिस CAG ऑफ द इंडियाज डिफर टोटली फ्रॉम द ब्रिटेन के CAG से, क्योंकि वो जो है ब्रिटेन में एग्जीक्यूट करता है मनी फ्रॉम द पब्लिक एक्सचेकर ओनली अप्रूव्ड बाय द CAG. वहाँ पे पब्लिक एक्सचेकर होता है, ठीक है. हमारे यहाँ पर CAG. नाउ CAG इज ए कॉर्पोरेशन. CAG इज द ऑडिटिंग ऑफ पब्लिक corporation is limited because broadly speaking the relationship between public corporation and the CAG, some corporation are audited totally by the CAG and some are corporation are audited by the private professional auditors होते हैं उनके लिए, and some other corporation are totally subjected to private audit. किसके लिए? कुछ के लिए कुछ private audits होते हैं. Okay, so exclusively by the private professional auditors and not come into the picture of all. So role of the CAG is auditing the company is also limited, but audited by the private auditors who are government on the advice of the CAG. Now the FLB criticism. FLB ने बोला है कि in these two reports the public administration of India and the Indian administrative services was very critical of the role of the CAG. So CAG is the function of the CAG in India as in large measure of inheritance of the colonial rule. CAG is today's primary case widespread paralyzing unwillingness to decide and to act as a auditing. So the parliament has a greatly exaggerated notion important of the auditing of the parliament and failed to define the function of the CAG. Okay, so CAG function is not really a very important one, but auditors do not know and cannot be expected to know very much about the good administration. Auditor know what is auditing, which is not administration. It is necessary but a highly pedestal function of the perspective. A deputy secretary in the department knows more about the problem of the CAG. Now next is public undertakings. So public undertakings or the enterprises are those which are owned wholly or partially by the central or state government or jointly by the central or state government, which are engaged in the industrial, agriculture, commercial and financial activity. Public undertaking are the India is organizing into the four major. First is department undertaking, public corporation, गवर्नमेंट कंपनी एंड होल्डिंग कंपनी, ठीक है. सो सबसे पहले हम आते हैं जैसे कि डिपार्टमेंट अंडरटेकिंग्स होती हैं. तो जैसे रेलवे, पोस्ट, टेलीग्राफ डिपार्टमेंट, ऑल इंडिया रेडियो, दूरदर्शन एंड डिफेंस प्रोडक्शन जो भी हैं ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एज ए डिपार्टमेंट अंडरटेकिंग, इसमें इट इज़ एग्रीगेट इन्वेस्टमेंट इन्वॉल्व मेड बाय द गवर्नमेंट, ये प्राइवेटली इट ए प्राइवेट पार्टी इज डिबेट फ्रॉम द इन्वेस्टिंग इन इट. It is financed by the annual appropriation from the treasury. Also all the revenue major part जो है वो सब treasury से आता है. It is subject to budget accounting which is applicable to the government department. It is permanent staff consisting civil servants होते हैं. Also their methods and recruitments and service conditions are ordinarily same with the civil servant. It is generally organized as a major subdivision of one department and direct control of the department. It possesses sovereign immunity of the state, cannot be sued without the consent of government. तो इसको sue नहीं किया जा सकता है. It is accountable to the parliament. It is created by the executive resolution approval of the parliament. ठीक है. Advantage क्या है? It provide the maximum degree of the control. It facilitate clear relationship with the government. It enable the government to have a better control and prevent the public money from being misappropriated, misused. It is well known of the organized, have a fixed rules and standards. It is more suitable for the enterprises which are set up for special reason like defense, strategic importance. Disadvantage क्या है? It is directly negate the requirement of autonomy and autonomy नहीं दी जाती है. It militate the against the initiate the flexibility नहीं है, lead to rigid financial system, rigidity in the rules and does not facilitate sufficient delegations of this delegation नहीं होता ज़्यादा. ठीक है. So these are problem. Now next is the public corporation of the form of the public enterprises developed in the second half of the century. Robson ने इसको कहा था public corporations are most important for the 20th century sphere of the government. हर्बर्ट ने कहा था कि जो पब्लिक कॉर्पोरेशंस आर द सीकिंग टू बी द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ द पब्लिक ऑनरशिप. ठीक है. सो यहाँ पे और सो द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट अंडरटेकिंग की जो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स हैं वो हम बता देते हैं. देखो डिपार्टमेंट अंडरटेकिंग्स होती है ना, इट इज़ एग्रीगेट इन्वेस्टमेंट वोली मेड बाय द गवर्नमेंट एंड प्राइवेटली बाय द इन्वेस्टिंग इट फाइनेंस एनुअल अप्रोप्रिएशन फ्रॉम द ट्रेजरी. ये डिपार्टमेंट अंडरटेकिंग्स के बारे में हमने अभी बताया ही था. नहीं, ये तो गवर्नमेंट कंपनी है, होल्डिंग कंपनी हो गई. आगे आ गए लगता है. ये पूरा डिपार्टमेंट अंडरटेकिंग को हमने पढ़ा था. अब हम आ गए हैं आगे की ओर कि रॉजवेल्ट ने कहा था कि प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ यूएसए थे. ए कॉर्पोरेशन इज द क्लोथ विद द पावर ऑफ गवर्नमेंट बट पॉजेस फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी इन द प्राइवेट. इसमें कुछ फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी होती है. ठीक है. तो ये रूजवेल्ट ने ऐसा बोला था. डिमॉक बोलते हैं पब्लिक कॉर्पोरेशन इज पब्लिकली ओन्ड एंटरप्राइजेज हैव द कैरेक्टर्स अंडर फेडरल स्टेट लोकल लॉ फॉर द पर्टिकुलर बिजनेस. एंड डेविस ने कहा था कि पब्लिक कॉर्पोरेशन एज ए कॉर्पोरेट बॉडी क्रिएटेड बाय द पब्लिक अथॉरिटी विद द पावर्स फंक्शंस ऑफ द इंडिपेंडेंट फंक्शंस होते हैं. ठीक है. तो क्या फंक्शन है? इट इज़ वॉली ओन्ड बाय द स्टेट, दैट इज एंटायर कैपिटल इज प्रोवाइडेड बाय द गवर्नमेंट. इट इज़ क्रिएटेड बाय द लेजिस्लेशन. दिस स्पेशल स्टेटूट डिफाइन द ऑब्जेक्टिव पावर ड्यूटीज प्रिविलेजेस फॉर द मैनेजमेंट ऑफ द रिलेशनशिप ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. It has a separate entity for the legal purpose and its use enter into the contracts. It is usually independently financed except for the appropriation to provide capital. It obtain a fund from the borrowing and from revenue derived from the sale of its goods and services. It is generally exempted for most regulatory functions नहीं होते हैं. ठीक है. And it is ordinarily not subject to the budgeting, accounting and auditing by the government, and its employees are not the civil servant. It enjoy functional autonomy and not subject to direct control of the head of the department except for the formal policy like direction issued to it by a minister. It is guided by the statute which is created it. Okay, it is managed by the board of directors of the government, one of director appointed by the chairman of the board. All right. एडवांटेज क्या होते हैं? इससे ऑटोनॉमी आती है, फ्रीडम मिलता है और फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी आती है, हेल्दी सिंथेसिस होता है, कमर्शियल एफिशिएंसीज, अकाउंटेबिलिटी मेंटेन होती है एंड हाई डिग्री ऑफ फाइनेंशियल फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी, वैल्यूएबल इंस्ट्रूमेंट फॉर द सोशल कंट्रोल. डिसएडवांटेज क्या है? इनहेरेंटली रिजिड होता है, इल सूटेड फॉर द नीड्स ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ चेंजिंग टाइम. or it gives rise to problems of the reconciling administrative autonomy and public accountability. It does not facilitate clear distinction between matter of the policy and day-to-day functions के बीच में कोई distinction नहीं कर पाता है. It plays significant political power in the hands of the small under representatives, and practice does not facilitate flexibility and autonomy. Both financial administration, the ministry look upon the corporation as their wings or branches and issue orders सिमिलर वे. नेक्स्ट इज़ गवर्नमेंट कंपनी. तो देखो गवर्नमेंट कंपनी होती है जो कि मोस्ट पॉपुलर एंड एक्सटेंसिवली यूज फॉर द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन फॉर द मैनेजमेंट ऑफ पब्लिक एंटरप्राइजेस इन इंडिया. लाइक बोथ इंडस्ट्रियल भी होती है, कमर्शियल भी होती है. इट इज़ रजिस्टर्ड अंडर द कंपनी एक्ट विच हैज़ रिप्लेस्ड बाय द कंपनी एक्ट. दिस एक्ट डिफाइन द गवर्नमेंट कंपनी एज वन ऑफ विच नॉट ए 51% ऑफ द शेयर ऑफ द कैबिनेट capital partly by the central government. So a government company can be wholly owned by the government or can be partly owned by the government. ठीक है. So thus the latter type of the government company is also known the mixed ownership company, but now joint enterprises in which the share capital is shared between government and the private interest, which is either national or the foreign. By acquiring the 51% of the share, the government become a de facto controller affairs of the mixed ownership of the company. New Company Act recognizing the private limited and public limited and the difference between of two. These points are distinction made very clear. Private limited company. Okay, it is most feature of the private limited company and it is either wholly owned by the government or 51% of share होता है. It is created by the executive resolution under the general law. Okay, of Company Act. तो जो प्राइवेट लिमिटेड कंपनी होती है इसके रिक्वायर्ड मिनिमम 2 शेयर होल्डर होने चाहिए. Right to transfer is share restricted. Maximum number of the shareholder cannot be more than 200. Public limited company में 7 शेयर होल्डर चाहिए मिनिमम. शेयर होल्डर राइट टू ट्रांसफ़र शेयर इज़ नॉट रेस्ट्रिक्टेड. ये कर सकते हैं शेयर को ट्रांसफ़र. मैक्सिमम में तो कोई रेस्ट्रिक्शन है ही नहीं, कितने भी हो सकते हैं इसमें. ठीक है. अब हमें बताना है कि जो it is body of the corporate has a separate entity for the legal purpose and can sue and enter into the contract and property. इसको sue भी किया जा सकता है, इसके अगेंस्ट भी sue किया जा सकता है. It article of association होता है जिसमें इसके rules मैनेज किए जाते हैं. Fund of the obtained from the government and some cases from private stakeholders or the revenues derived from the goods and service. It is ordinarily not subject to the budget accounting, which is applicable to the government department. Its employees are not civil servants. Similarly to the corporation, all the directs and majority of them appointed by the government depending upon the private capital. ठीक है, जितना आपने पार्टिसिपेट किया है उसके अकॉर्डिंग इनको अपॉइंट किया जाता है गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा, जो भी डायरेक्टर्स होते हैं. ठीक है, उनको. अब एडवांटेज क्या है, इससे ईज ऑफ कन्वीनियंस होगा फॉर्मिंग द एंटरप्राइजेज. दिस इज सो बिकॉज इट कैन क्रिएटेड द एग्जीक्यूशन डिसीजन विदाउट पार्लियामेंट्री अप्रूवल. दिस इज द प्रिंसिपल रीजन ऑफ द पॉपुलैरिटी. इट प्रोवाइड द सफिशिएंट गवर्नमेंट कंट्रोल, इनेबल द एसोसिएशन विद प्राइवेट एंटरप्राइजेज, फैसिलिटेट द ऑटोनॉमी, provide for high degree of financial flexibility, personal autonomy, provide for the easy expansion of extension. Disadvantage क्या है, it evade the constitutional responsibility एंड पार्लियामेंट के साथ इसका ज़्यादा डील नहीं होता है तो फ्रॉड भी हो जाता है कई बार. ठीक है. लंका सुंदरम ने बोला है कि एन एम्पेरिकल इम्पेरिको. ठीक है. स्मॉल किंगडम विद इन द किंगडम. द यूज ऑफ द कंपनी फॉर्म ऑफ द लॉ रेगुलेटिंग कमर्शियल कंपनी यूजुअली बिकम ए fiction because of most of the function normally vested the shareholders. It is in practice does not facilitate flexibility and autonomy. The estimate committee ने बताया था कि companies are more or less extension of departments and almost on the same pattern. So एडी गोरवाला ने एक रिपोर्ट दी थी 1951 में. इन्होंने कंसिडर्ड किया है गवर्नमेंट कंपनीज फॉर द सुपीरियर टू द पब्लिक कॉर्पोरेशन बिकॉज ऑफ द फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी. ये कॉर्पोरेशन से भी ज़्यादा सुपीरियर है, एडी गोरवाले ने ऐसा कहा था. फिर आए थे द फर्स्ट 5-year प्लान डॉक्यूमेंट सपोर्टेड बाय द अडॉप्शन ऑफ गवर्नमेंट कंपनी. द एस्टिमेट कमेटी लोकसभा रिकमेंड द फेवर ऑफ द पब्लिक कॉर्पोरेशन. कृष्णा मेनन कमेटी सजेस्टिंग द अडॉप्शन ऑफ पब्लिक कॉर्पोरेशन फॉर्म. द फर्स्ट ARC commission was favored the adoption of the public corporation and the corporation form should be the adopted the public sector and industrial manufacturing field भी होता है इसमें. Then the promotion of the development agencies run the corporation and when the enterprises is being established, when enterprises is trading concern, so holding company भी होती है. Holding companies are the organization involve integration of the all the companies same field or which have a strong technical and commercial affinities. Such companies are called the subsidiaries are both under the common management. A holding company is one which is acquired the majority share of the capital and which are virtue of the share ownership. Sector corporation of the organization. The first ARC is similar to the holding company. अर्जुन सेन गुप्ता कमेटी इस्टेब्लिशिंग द होल्डिंग कंपनी. सो कंट्रोल बोर्ड होता है इसका खुद का. मल्टीपर्पज़ रिवर वैली प्रोजेक्ट्स होते हैं जिसके क्रिएटेड विद एग्जीक्यूटिव सॉल्यूशन. पब्लिक ट्रस्ट होता है इस्टेब्लिशिंग फॉर द मैनेजिंग द सर्विसेज रेगुलेट्स द एक्टिविटीज़. कमीशन होता है इस्टेब्लिशिंग अंडरटेक डेवलपमेंट्स ऑफ द फील्ड. कॉमोडिटी बॉडीज़ होती हैं इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट. कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटीज़ भी होती हैं. रोल क्या होता है? एक्सेलरेट द इकोनॉमिकल डेवलपमेंट, इस्टेब्लिश द इकोनॉमिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर and to prevent the monopolies, to attain the self-reliance and to create the enhance the employee opportunities, reduce the pressure, provide the assistance to development, generate surplus resources, promote the distribution of the income. They have witnessed the phenomenon growth. There was only 5 central enterprises. They played a pivotal role all industrial development. They have fulfilled their role in the model employee, provided various social amenities. They have been instrument in the promoting the redistribution of the income. They have the help to the economy for the substantial foreign exchange. Their contribution was the divided corporation. They have the commercial records and they played important role in the collecting the mobilization of the resources. अब बहुत से प्रॉब्लम्स हैं इनके साथ में. अनसाउंड नॉन रेशनल प्राइस पॉलिसीज हैं, टेक्नोलॉजिकल ऑब्सोलेंस है, लोअर यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ कैपेसिटी, lack of proper recruitment, long gestation period, delay in the completion of projects, over capitalization, higher capital intensity, insufficient management, lack of autonomy, faulty selection of the sites, evil competition, external factors भी होते हैं, inefficiency भी होती है. बट स्टिल इम्पैक्ट ऑफ एलपीजी का इसके ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पैक्ट पड़ा है. एंड व्हाट काइंड ऑफ द इम्पैक्ट ऑफ एलपीजी इज़ देयर. So see, in the 1991 we adopted the new industrial policy of new economical policy, that is radical departure from the Nehruian economical philosophy that was in 1956 में आई थी नेहरू की policy. And after then it has held a era of the liberalization. Liberalization means free market economy. It marks a change from the restrictive regime to a free regime. It implies reducing, relaxing, dismantling the government control, and this measure include the delicensing of the good number of the industry like MRTP and regulation, legalizing the additional capacity. Okay, so privatization का मतलब होता है denationalization, changing the ownership, public enterprises, deregulation, operating contracts and management and control the public enterprises. सो हमें डिसमिसल करना है फाइनेंशियल परफॉर्मेंस को. लो रिटर्न्स भी मिल रहे थे बहुत ज़्यादा एंड गवर्नमेंट इज़ नो लॉन्गर बी द पोजीशन टू प्रोवाइड द बजटरी सपोर्ट. सिक यूनिट्स बहुत ज़्यादा थी एंड द नीड ऑफ द क्रिएट कंपटीशन को क्रिएट करना था. ग्लोबल ट्रेंड्स टुवर्ड द एलपीजी, प्राइवेट सेक्टर्स कमिंग फॉरवर्ड फॉर द इन्वेस्ट करना, एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर्स भी थे. तो इसके लिए हमने एक न्यू इंडस्ट्रियल पॉलिसी दी थी जो कि 1991 में आई थी. The public sector investment will be confined to strategical and high-tech essential infrastructure. Some of areas for the public sector will be opened up for the private sectors. And chronologically, 6 public enterprises will be referred to the Board of Industrial Financial Reconstruction. Social security mechanism will be created for protect the worker interest. Part of government shareholding, public sector will be offered the mutual fund. Board of Public Sector Company would be made more professional and through the memorandum of understanding this would be granted greater autonomy. So budgetary support भी provide किया जाएगा. So जो memorandum of understanding जो है that is agreement between government and the public enterprises to grant the autonomy in the reduce the day-to-day interference. It define the obligation for the parties, improving the performance, make the public enterprises responsible. And recommendation of Arjun Sen Gupta committee that was review of the public reports. It is the Indian version of the performance contract system, that is the signaling system we adopted in the Korea that was adopted in India. So this is all about the chapter related to the union government.